Right,
that would help. Oh,
yes,
there we go.
We got audio. There we go. Right, the audio, the AV thing kind of slipped out of the capture card, so we are now ready. Right, we got Gundam. Gundam. Right, this is right now we have DaiRaiOh Kana and Commander Nippon on commentary at the moment. Just for the time being, we're just sorting stuff out to make sure that everything is up and running. We currently have the Gundam had a very special format today because we weren't too sure how long it would run, because we've only got one setup of Gundam, which means 4 PS3s, 4 monitors, and one very big Ethernet splitter. Give me 1 second just to delay the people from starting without us. Sabator, give it 5 minutes.
We're just setting up.
Okay, cool. I'm just doing the introduction.
I'm just setting up buttons. Ready to conversation.
Cool. Right, so okay, let me do some explanation about how Gundam has worked today. Instead of every other tournament at Revolution, except for JoJo's, which had
unfortunately had to be cancelled due to lack of participation
because of a lack of participants. We had the other tournament we had running today is Gundam versus Extreme Full Boost on PS3. The only problem we had with the only thing with this game that we had is that we weren't too sure how long it was going to run for with only one setup. So instead, we got Sab shaking his head. What's up?
I guess just hopeless. They're like, oh, we don't need to set buttons. We're playing this for fun. I'm like, where's the actual tournament? If I were you, I'd just take the time to go and double check your buttons. No.
Well, that's what they're like anyway.
Right, okay, Sab is quite upset at the moment. Right, we did a single elimination tournament for Gundam versus, but instead of doing 2 out of 3, it's all of the brackets 3 out of 5. We would normally do top 4 for stream, including 3rd place, but the biggest issue we had with that is that one of the teams had to go early, and Gundam was always set to be at this time. So we have for the first semi-finals is Hell's Fukinaway, which includes Gusemekusoyaro and Sabator. A bit of backstory about Gunseme. He's an Okinawa player who's got top 16 in premium dogfights in Japan, and that to everyone else is Japan's national tournament. So that you got a top 16 for full boost, probably here playing because he's sick and tired of playing maxi boost, I'm assuming.
Oh.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah.
No, man. Like maxi boost is boom.
Nah, not with X Factor. I'm sorry. Right, and we have Geo mode as well, which is wait. What?
No, it's not.
Yeah. What's going on?
GerobiSpam.
GerobiSpam. Oh, yeah, GerobiSpam.
No, GerobiSpam.
GerobiSpam, is it Gerobi?
Yeah.
Yeah, GerobiSpam is sitting in finals because of JP fighters, Japan fighters were left early. So yeah, let me up the music for Gundam because it's quite sick.
All Gundam music is pretty sick.
Yeah, no, I like Gundam music. It's so good. Yeah, basically, we depending on how the timetable goes at the moment, we might run might run full boost for at least, or we might have casuals run for at least up to about 8:30 or so, just to get some Gundam versus action in the event, because we had no Gundam versus action before. We wanted to do it before, but the tournament got pushed back because we had some internet issues at the time. So we allowed them a lot of casuals, and we kind of ran with Persona 4. So it would only be fair to have Gundam on stream for a bit. Anything else is just kind of stuff like that. Oh, actually, I need to change the title in the middle. That's
not Persona 4.
That is not Persona 4. I'll give you a second. All right, Gundam versus EXFB.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, let's save that. Okay, right. We are actually, and also information to our stream viewers as well. Right. We are the streamcast on your left-hand side is using an Extreme Cap U3, and the one on the right is using an Elgato
Game Capture.
Yeah, Game Capture HD. So the right one will lag behind a bit, and like I am up to my eyes in CPU usage, so I can't use the delay option at the moment. So I'm so sorry about that. But these guys are just getting ready, doing their button configurations and whatnot, because Gundam is a very long game to get started. So So yeah, no. Actually, I'm one of the few commentators at the moment that can actually see the stream chat. So yeah. Maxi Boost did not do too well. Wait, 1 second. Are you guys all ready to go? Right. 2 more minutes. Just letting the stuff settle and I'm just doing it anyway. Go on, Samir. Right, sorry, we had a couple Japanese players today, so you might hear me switch to Japanese by my broken Japanese.
Quite brat.
Yes, quite brass, but what can you do? You need it when you need it. So yes. Right. We are ready to go. It is a 3 out of 5 match. So we'll get them started. 1 second. Ready to go.
Go.
Hey, just go now. Sorry, man. Wait, you want to set?
I'm just going to inform everybody that Gundam versus is starting. Be right back.
Basically, because we're using 2 setups, like, we have to forego the projector. For the good of the stream. Yeah, I could have brought them cable, but no. Oh well. People will just have to crowd round. They've got more than enough, you see.
You might need to just like mention on stream decisions on each side which player is being shown. Gunsemi is on that one.
I can put the...
Alright guys, we are going to get ready to go. The player that is on stream will be in brackets. So if you want to know who's playing on that team, they will be in brackets. And do we have... Oh, DaiRaiOh is playing on brackets on the other setup. Right, unfortunately we don't have a Brent level setup on us at the moment because we don't have a system powerful enough. Alright, okay, we are ready to go? Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Gunser, wait.
Gunsemi is just like fixing himself up.
Looks like he needs his stuff. Do you want me to do commentary with him?
Did you want me to do commentary?
Yeah, sure. Come. Do you mind, Kev, if I do commentary with him?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. Use that one. Huh? Yeah, anytime. Go on. Alright. Just mind your feet. Sorry, yeah. You sure? Alright, be careful the Ethernet cable.
Yeah, I'm being careful, sorry.
What's up? Yeah, I'll take over after. No, that's fine, because he's not playing to the next match. Right, here you go.
Okay, thanks.
Good. Look, man, introduce yourself.
Oh, hi. This is Iyrsa. I play quite a lot online.
You've got some fabulous hair right now.
Yeah, rare. Safe. If any of you actually net play EX Versus in public rooms and stuff, you'll probably know me. So, yeah, what's up, guys?
So, right, okay, we are gonna get going. This is the first Europe. Is this the first European Full Boost tournament offline?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. Right, we got Hell's Fukinaway. I'm trying to pronounce that without swearing. because I know NIS might be like watching this and like, blow up on me.
Save.
And we've got Tyrant Sword on the other side with Ken and DaiRaiOh. So
yeah. Well, Leon, he's the what's it called? I actually don't know what name he signed up on. He under this.
Leo.
Yeah, Leon. What name did he sign?
I think it's DaiRaiOh. I think.
DaiRaiOh. It's probably Super Overwatch character.
Ken,
okay.
Ken took the other one.
Yeah. Okay. Safe. Well, like he used to play. Oh shit, we're starting.
Yeah.
Crap. Oh crap. I wasn't even. Okay, I'm gonna watch. Okay. Well, Gunsume's playing Full Cloth, who's like a suit that like double activates the with buffs, and during the buffs he's very, very, very strong, and he's just gonna go in like really hard and just non-stop attack when he has the buffs.
He's really got the step cancels down. I guess that's what you get when you get top 16.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he's like so he's just gonna keep rushing straight down like he is doing that now, and doing as much damage as he can in the meantime. And unfortunately, there's not really much that this team composition can do against it.
Yeah, DaiRaiOh is really pinned down at the moment, and he's really struggling to make a dent on both Sabator.
Yeah, he's
Sabator and Gunsame.
Like Gunsame is opting to use what lots of people do with Full Cloth is they activate both buffs at once and become like super strong, and they go in.
And then just hold the defensive when he runs off.
But what he's doing is he's alternating the buffs, so like he has at least one at all times. See, like
wow. Okay, we got a cost over here. 130. They're in dire straits at the moment. Is this going to be it? Gunsame.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
It should be unless he has like some.
Unless a miracle happens. Is that I'm assuming Ken's playing turn A actually?
Yeah, Ken is playing turn A, and Riz and Leron's playing X3. Actually, low tier character, unfortunately, not very good at all.
Low tier hero.
Yeah, he's quite bad, unfortunately. There isn't really much Ken can even do against like because Gunsame is alternating the buffs.
Nice.
That was bad Vernier. Oh well, but I think that to be honest, when it comes to Gunsame, like his name actually translates into something equivalent to like total.
Total annihilation or something.
Am I allowed to swear on stream? No.
Is that the reason why the Kuso is in it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not allowed to swear on stream, am I?
No, not really.
Okay. Well,
basically, I understand what you mean.
Rush down. Something head. Something head. Yeah.
Okay, cool,
so he's all about the rushdown. So Full Cloth is a great suit for him to play because Full Cloth is great at being really aggressive on people.
Yeah.
Like he has so much boost when he has both of those buffs active. Like he can boost dash so much, and then like everybody to try to avoid him, you have to spend so much boost.
What is Sabator playing? Is that
he's playing Rose and Zulu. Rose and Zulu in the back. This is a good team composition for.
Because he was playing. Doesn't he play X2? I think
he plays lots of different back suits. Sabator told me that Gunsame advised him to play Rose and Zulu because this is a good composition for X-Cloth. For Full Cloth because Full Cloth. Because he attracts so much attention, it's easy for Rose and Zulu to abuse his sub, and his sub basically just sends out like funnel incoms that can just spam on the opponent. And,
okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And he can just chill out in the meantime. Yeah.
Okay.
This is disgusting. The amount of damage he's doing so quickly. Leon got in like one Zunda in earlier. This is actually a funny matchup. I just realized because the X3.
That was actually a very clean kill there, right?
Yeah.
It looks like it does look like that. Gunsame has actually really like got this going actually.
Yeah, he is like really good Japanese player. So I mean, yeah.
What he's doing really well. He's covering all of his options, even when he's going into meleeing, and melee range is always considered quite risky in full boost compared to like EX versus.
Yeah, well to be fair, he's playing Full Cloth.
Yeah, to be fair, he's playing Full Cloth, but he's still covering himself and making it safe at the end of the day.
Lots of spam.
Yeah, lots of spam.
Yeah,
we mean that in the nicest possible way.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So yeah, how's our sound volume? Our sound volume is good. No one's complaining, so it's all good.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to fight against him next. I'm not confident, but we'll see what I can do.
Who's your team partner?
I have Dialno. Well, he signed up with Han. Most people online know him as DL Notame, and if you know him from Vanilla, his name was John Zangan in that game.
Oh, okay. After dealing with the sign-up sheets, I kind of like he clicked to me instantly.
Right, safe.
Okay.
I was gonna say though, it's a bit funny because like Leron's playing X3 while Gunsame's playing X1 Full Cloth, and they both have the same pilot, but one's really bad and one's
really
good.
bad and one's top tier.
Well, I wouldn't say
top tier, but
he's good. He's good. Yeah, he's like A tier. He's good.
I keep thinking when I think of
Vanilla Full Cloth was like god tier. So
was that in EX versus?
Yeah, EX versus Vanilla Full Cloth was very strong. In this game, he's strong, but not that strong.
Not Uber, not Wing Zero TV Wing Zero.
Yeah. Because the reason Full Cloth struggles in this game is because when you combine evasive 3Ks like Reborns or Wings Zero TV with like evasive 2Ks like Zeong or Kshatriya, then they run away from him. They run away from him when his buffs are up, and then when his buffs are down, they go in on him, and he can't do anything about it. But
it's more of a case of, it's one of those things where it's kind of
Sabator going for the melee. Shit, the Rosens. Oh, I'm so sorry. I said it. Okay, I'm so okay.
Put £1 in the jar.
One pound in the jar. Oh. Goodness, oh my days. I'll say that, oh my days. I'll mentally check myself to say oh my days from now on. We only have one more game. Anyway.
It seems that they're already down 3,000. So what I've noticed is that Sabator and Gunsume's plan is actually to take out the 3,000 first, just so it cripples the team.
Well, I don't know. I think Gusume is just trying to do as much damage as he can in this at all. Like there isn't really like a rhyme to this. It's just he's trying to create chaos, because when you create chaos like this in a match,
Zulu can take advantage of.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's very easy for Sabator to just get.
And that is it.
Exactly like that.
GG's. Right, I think you're up now.
Yeah, I'm up next.
Good luck. Be careful with the cables coming out. Sorry, we've got a bit of a messy place around here. So.
Oh dear, hang on. Okay, there we go.
Right, I've got your headset. Sorry about that. Oh, no problem. Right, we've got. Wait, hold on a minute. I gotta tell these guys to sit. Hey guys, Sabator, sit down. Huh? Oh, good passing. Well, I'm gonna be joined back on by one Nippon.
Yo.
If anyone wants to know that we are actually the one, whenever we see like Gundam versus streams like on the FCN channel, that is usually us.
Yeah.
You know, like house events showing how rubbish we are.
It's usually like streamed on like crappy Virgin Internet, isn't it?
Virgin Internet. Oh my goodness. Right, Tyrant. So it is GerobiSpam.
GerobiSpam.
The shot. Hi.
And it's Han and Iyrsa.
Iyrsa is taking.
He's taking the
stream setup.
Yeah, he's taking myself.
Is it Iyrsa or is it
Iyrsa?
I-O.
I-Y.
I-Y? R-E-S-A.
Yeah.
S-A.
Oh, no E.
No E. And okay, this is actually grand finals right now. So I don't know. I'm gonna reset.
Change, because it's not Ken, it's Han.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Actually, the audio isn't there, but we had complaints about the game's volume. So basically, the game's volume is coming from the left-hand side. So the Elgato at the moment is actually not the audio from the Elgato is actually not active.
Well, so if the fact it was active, it would cause a lot of interference.
It caused a lot of noise.
Yeah.
So the audio is coming from the left-hand side, but you can actually hear the game volume. We just had it turned down because we have a lot of people complaining that the game was too noisy. So yeah, there we go. Should be able to hear it now.
Alright.
Wait, it's coming from Blaze Blue Cell. Wait, hold on. Oh yes, that's true. 1 second. Off you go. Excuse me. 1 second. I need to get some massive audio cables. Be right back.
We've had one problem. Audio, still in that.
Were you talking the entire time?
No, the game audio. So basically, they were hearing nothing from.
No, but the game volume was so low you couldn't hear it anyway.
Alright. We need to get game audio.
No, it's just the fact that I can't reach it.
We need to get game audio from this machine. Yeah. Because we'll run game audio from that. People are listening.
Right, I know.
Play slow music.
I know a way to do it. Yeah, I know. But I could barely, I didn't even hear the sound from it.
Makes sense.
What do you need?
I need my bag.
Wouldn't it be similar just follow the cables from the back of this and the cables from the other piece? Yeah, but they still need to extend the
That's the BBC out.
Alright. And you need those sound cables as well.
Like that. What to do?
No, it was. It's just that they weren't getting the Gundam sound.
We're getting BD over here.
Why is everyone over here?
Hurry up!
Just like big crowds. Just like you get a lot of event. It's like that.
When it comes down to it, I think his answer is playing right next to me.
That's all the sound. Yeah, I'm just finding another audio cable.
Oh, basically, it's just one set. Well, the PA system audio cable work. What about the PA audio system?
No, I'm not worried about that.
No, like,
There we go. Let me turn that up.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's the audio. Make sure I got it right now. Sorry about that, guys. I made that mistake. Sorry. I take full responsibility for that.
We do apologise
We do
for
apologise.
subjecting you to the voice bothing over and over again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That is completely my bad. Right, we have got GerobiSpam on with Han and Iyrsa. Iyrsa's playing on stream. We've got Hell's Fukinaway with Gunseme and Sabator on the left-hand side.
And we are ready to go.
Yeah, are we ready to go? We're ready to go. Sabator, we're ready. Yep, good to go. Right, sorry about that, guys. I highly apologize. That is completely my bad. Lack of awareness on my part. Someone picked the wrong suit.
Ah.
What happened? Right, someone has picked the wrong stage, and I'm not taking responsibility for that. That is not my fault.
Wrong stage and wrong suit, I think.
No, it's just wrong stage.
Oh.
It's supposed to be side 7.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
So just got to play it out and...
Ruffle cocked. Got NGI Fury sitting to the side, watching casually. No, we don't have any cameras on him, unfortunately. They're just kind of just fighting it out at the moment. This is actually a real match.
It's wrong stage.
Yeah, this is wrong stage at the moment. Our rules are set. Our rules are set to side 7.
Volume's cut. Yeah, volume's cutting out.
Sorry guys, we are actually having a few same troubles on the setup. We are just getting this fixed momentarily.
Ben. Yeah, it's what? Oh.
Right, time to run like hell.
Right, and we are back.
Hey, bro. Hey, would you guys mind if it's first to 5? Huh?
Do it.
Right, we have a rule change. We have a rule change. We are having a first to 5 for finals. Southeast Asia's made eat your heart out. Give me a second. I need to add that. Right. Okay, we got audio. I can hear audio.
I can hear audio.
Is everything okay over there? Right, ready to go. Right, sorry about the delay.
Oh, do we have stage?
Well, they better do. Right, I think that HDMI cable might need changing at some point.
Yeah, well, the thing is, after this, like, we won't really need to bother, will we?
No, but like, just in case with Gundam versus anyway. Okay, let's get cracking.
Oh.
Right, basically, going from what Iyrsa was saying earlier, they really have to neutralize. Gunseme and Sabator's offense. Well, more like Gunseme's, because Gunseme goes
Gunseme
nuts.
seems to go in.
Yeah, he goes nuts, and because he alternates buffs, you have to keep him out for much longer. But it seems that this match is a bit more even than the last, and I think we'll see Iyrsa and Gunseme especially a lot of adapting over the first 5 sets. So I think that's where it's going to be most important, to be honest. Right, this is actually quite even. This is actually the first time I've seen Gunseme actually
having a little bit of trouble.
Under 300 health at the moment. But he seems to just be able to. Ooh,
nice.
Nice counter, and he finishes him off. That's half the stock off.
So that's about 300 damage.
So I don't know how much damage that combo did, but that did a ridiculous amount. That I think it wasn't the damage; it's how he got the confirm.
Yeah.
Was what made that really, really good. And now basically GerobiSpam is actually now playing with basically half their stock, so they've really got to make sure that their 3,000 unit is
doesn't get hit,
doesn't die basically. But Iyrsa activates burst and actually takes advantage of it.
Wow! And Gunseme actually gets knocked out.
Yeah, Gunseme dies. Right, sorry about that. We just got one of the other judges asking us about Blaze Blue. So yeah, this is interesting right here, because this is tight, because now Han is now in cost over, and he is going to be on his last breath at the moment, and this is really close. This is really close. Iyrsa is on your 93. That was
GerobiSpam.
That was sick. Oh, whoops! I'll turn down the volume of the mics because that was actually quite loud. Sorry about that. Right, I actually think that's Gunseme's first loss. Gunseme and Sabator's first game lost.
His first game lost in this tournament, yeah.
Yeah, the Gunseme and Sabator look. Sabator looks quite confused about what's going on.
Under?
He's like, Under? Sure. But Sabator looks focused now, so he's getting back into it.
He's just got to focus themselves and just keep at it.
Yeah, good stuff to Iyrsa and Han. They're actually really close down. Wait, hold on. 1 second, we just got interrupted by someone. I'm just gonna go talk to him. Kevin, can you take over quickly?
I do apologise for my inexperience with this game is sort of.
Shouts out to Gamester from Bristol coming down to say goodbye. Sorry about that. So it looks like Iyrsa's taking a lot of damage.
Quite a bit, yeah.
Was it one of those things where it's just a lot of damage over time, or is it just?
It was just one quick
combo. Oh wow, okay. Right. This is interesting because both Iyrsa and Han are under. Well, Han's under 50%, and Iyrsa. Well, actually no, Iyrsa's under 50%.
Iyrsa is
Han is at 10% basically.
Yeah, Iyrsa's about 25%.
Oh, okay, this is going to be quite close then. Actually, Gunseme is actually still quite healthy. He's at 50% right now. And he goes in. Is that going to kill?
It's not going to kill.
Ooh, that was close. He just ran out of damage. He just ran out of damage that he could deliver at one time.
Well, it was a hit decay, innit? So
yeah. It was not necessarily hit decay, but you can only do a maximum amount of damage in this game.
Oh.
Until you fall and tech out. So it basically stops infinites and stuff like that. This is actually gotten quite close, but Iyrsa is on his last legs at the moment, while he's Sabator is really low as well. But
So it's still anyone's game.
yeah, Gunsame has activated and he was going mad, but not
And he
anymore.
just got off.
So, this is actually really close at the moment.
As with the last one, it's anyone's game.
Iyrsa's actually really trying to get Gunsame off him while watching out for.
Of course, Iyrsa's crossed over. Like, he needs to watch himself.
Yeah, he really
Like,
does.
he is near death.
Yeah, he's at 30%.
And
and
that's 1-1.
was that a beam? I can't tell if that was a beam from X1 full cloth or wait, is it? Yeah, X1 full cloth takes it.
And they actually both run next. They both run next ones.
No, they're not both running next ones. One's Rose and Zulu.
Oh, right.
Sabator's running Rose and Zulu. I am actually not too sure of this. I know what suit Iyrsa is running, but I can't remember off the top of my head. So, oh wait, hold on, we've got a change.
Oh,
We've got a change. Hannah's changing suits. This will be interesting. Hannah's changing suits.
it's down to
So that's it's
down to
one-
1,000 cost, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Oh,
one. It's one.
2,000 cost.
It's 1-1 now. Oops. Actually, forgot to put the one on. I put the one on Gusemekosoyaro GerobiSpam. Sorry about that. This will be an interesting one. Ooh, he's gone. Gonna strike.
Why strike?
No, I don't think. No, that's not strike. That's not strike. Either way, this will be interesting because I have not seen this Gundam in a while. I must admit.
But to be honest, I haven't seen play for this Gundam.
And at the moment, it really doesn't matter because Gunsame is just rushing it down.
in.
He's just rushing it down. It don't matter. He's really taken advantage of like X1's range into melee damage, and he's wiped out basically the team already. And this is looking kind of free.
Oh wow! So Hans actually crossed over now.
Yeah. No, Hans isn't crossed over. His partner is, which is even worse because he's 3,000 unit.
No, so Iyrsa is full stop.
Yeah, Iyrsa. Yeah. Hans.
So Hans
Hans crossed over.
Yeah.
My bad. I got confused. Oh, it's a matter of time. Gunsame has got his prey in his sights. But that's what he gets for taking out Sabator. Sabator just smiles to himself. He's like, yeah, man, I got the opening hit for that.
He's like, I got this.
Yeah, I've got this. Good stuff. Good stuff to Gunsame and Sabator. That was actually very clean.
That was quite free.
That was very clean. All right. Oh, Iyrsa's going for a. Oh wow.
No. This is
Iyrsa's going for a change.
Iyrsa.
Yeah, Iyrsa's going for a change.
I thought he'd stick with Zaku suit.
Nah, I don't think he's feeling it at the moment. I think after how convincing that was, I think he was kind of thinking to himself, nah, man. And looking at the look at Gunsame's face, I think that's a counter. That might be a counter pick.
Oh,
right.
Oh, that's Gundam.
We actually in the sessions that we had the other day, we had Blitz was playing this.
That's why I was like, oh, that's Gundam.
Yeah, so this will be a very, very interesting match because this looks like it's going to be a very mid-range game here. And I think the only person that is not going to be at mid to close range is probably going to be Sabator's Rose and Zulu.
Yeah.
Because he's playing quite far out compared to everyone else, which are quite mid to close range. So I think there's going to be a lot of.
The thing is, Rose and Zulu seem to be like one mid zone.
Yeah. Apparently, Gunsame advised him to play Rose and Zulu because it's a good pairing for full cloth X1.
Oh, right.
So it's going to be. I think it's a good way of backing up his melee, and just in case his boss or anything do run out, he can actually cover him.
Yeah.
And he can still get the melee damage if necessary. But Gunsame is actually Rose and Zulu is actually he is dead, and Gunsame is on life support.
Oh.
But so is Han as well. So this is a very interesting. Yeah, Han's dead, and Gunsame is basically 2 hits away from dying.
No, he's just dead now.
Yeah, he's dead. So this is really quite close. Gunsame is on cost over, so he's only got 200s. And to explain anyone what cost over is, cost over is when you revive with less stock than you've actually got available to the cost of your unit, and the proportionate amount of stock you have left turns into your life.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you cost over and you have 1,000 left, and you're a 3,000 unit, you get 30% of your life, sort of thing.
So and that's 3-1.
That's 3-1 to Sabator and Gunsame. The Hell's team.
fucking way.
Yeah. I'll sit with the Hell's team for that one.
It's still safe.
Let me just double check this score. Sabator, 3-1. Is it 3-1? Yeah, 3-1. Right. Okay. And let's see if Iyrsa and Han are just going to change it up a little. I'm actually surprised.
To be honest, I think they should go back to the original.
The original, because
they actually played a lot better.
Yeah, and not only that, they actually took the first game as well, surprisingly well. So it's
it looks like they are just having
they're having a chat. Yeah, Iyrsa and Hannah. 1 second.
No. So you can use that.
Shout out to Zola, who's just walked past. Just asking, why is Blaze Blue not being streamed?
So it looks like they haven't really opted for a change?
No, they haven't opted for a change. I think they've gone for a strategy change this time. If anyone wants to know this game, this is Gundam vs Extreme Full Boost. This is probably one of the hypest games on the planet when TV Wing Zero and Xeon is not playing.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. Like,
you
said that, like, when TV Wing Zero and Xeon were out, I would be like, get off.
That is not hype. But
this is actually a good match.
This is a very good match, and Iyrsa has taken a good chunk of life at the moment, and Han is on life support as well, and Gunsame and Sabator is
they're both quite comfortable.
Yeah, they're very comfortable right now. So good stuff to them. And they're taking the first stock already. I think Gunsame kind of dispatched Han pretty convincingly there.
Yeah.
So basically, for Gunsame and Sabator now, this is about control and taking the pressure and making sure
make sure
that nothing crazy happens. And nice, Han gets in, but gets intercepted by Rosen Zulu. That was heartbreaking. He actually got hit. If he got the hit on Gunsame, that could have been it. But then Sabator with the interception was just a bit too much.
To be honest, I'm quite disgusted by the lack of beam in this.
If anything, it's kind of Gunsame actually died there. That's actually quite surprising. Rosen Zulu's on life support. Iyrsa is stalking him, and then Gunsame was like, no,
it's not having that.
And this is tournament point next. This is quite sick. 4-1. That match was close. The last two matches have been really close.
Well, the last match before this one wasn't really that close. That was quite clean.
Not the one before that. The one before that was quite clean. But the one...
It was still pretty clean.
Yeah, it was clean, but it was quite a lot closer. This is tournament point. So if Gunsame and Sabator take this, they will take the tournament and they will probably win about 20 quid between them.
It's still paid for their entry and...
Yeah, it's paid for their entry. So it's paid for their entry and stuff like that. So
so you're safe.
It's 40 quid altogether, I think.
Yeah.
So that's a good amount.
Well, for
it might be 50 actually.
A small scale tournament like this,
it's
actually pretty good.
If you want to know, we had 8 teams today. 8 teams. We ran single limb because we weren't too sure I was going to run over. So it's really been quite amazing in terms of turnout and stuff like that. So
to be honest,
we had 70 people turn up at Revolution today. So 70 people at Revolution, 16 people into Gundam was pretty nice, pretty sick.
To be honest, we could probably run a small side tournament tomorrow.
Probably do shuffle tournament tomorrow or something. Who knows?
Shuffle.
Boy. Shuffle's gone. Right, back to the match. This is a lot more even at the moment. A lot more even. Han and Gunsame are basically at middle life.
You mean Iyrsa and Gunsame?
Iyrsa and Gunsame is at full life. However, Han is on life support. And I think Sabator is pretty okay at the moment. I think he's quite healthy.
Yeah, well, he's about the same as Iyrsa.
Yeah, so he's pretty fresh. Gunsame Ooh,
that was
that is
nice.
That is Hun
Nice
is
type.
off. Gunsame is on yellow. I can't see Sabator from here actually. Gunsame is no, Sabator's at full health still.
No, he's not at full health.
Is it? No, he's not at full health. Is he half?
He's near death.
Is he near
He's
death?
he's on life support.
Oh wow.
Oh
okay.
no, wait, that's Gunsame.
It gets quite hard to track it if you don't have 4 screens at the moment. So.
But even at that, 4 screens quite hard to track as well.
It's getting close.
Both
Iyrsa's on his first stock. Gunsame.
and
Iyrsa's
Iyrsa's gone.
Gunsame is close to death, but he's still on his first stock.
And Sabator is close to death as well.
Sabator's close to death as well. This
Iyrsa's overstock.
This
overcost.
can work if they could dispatch both Gunsame and Sabator at exactly the same time. This can work.
Ah,
And it
it's
doesn't
done.
matter. And Gunsame and Sabator take the tournament.
Well done, guys.
Right, I'm gonna try to get Sabator on to get some words because Gunsame's English isn't great.
It's not good, but
It's not good, but he's learned a lot since he's been here.
the thing is, well, you can interview him in Japanese, isn't it?
No, I can't. Sab, come around and have some words, man. Right, that was so basically that was 5-1. So good stuff.
I'm gonna play some games.
You're gonna go play some games?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Gundam games,
Right,
innit?
alright then, cool. We got Sabator coming up. Give me a second. That was amazing games altogether. Right, I could turn our volume up a little bit more. There we go. Right, Sabator, just be careful with the cables.
Yeah.
Try not to deactivate the stream.
It's a maze down here.
Sorry about that. Right, let me just get... I can't remember what camera's even working over here. Oh, there we go. Ah. Right, so could you swivel your chair around so everyone can see?
Cool.
Cool. Wait. Right. Right, okay, cool. Right, Right, I'm just making sure that the preview editor is working.
Cool.
Apply changes, close that. Alright, there we go. Can you still hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
The audio is working. Right, this is our winners. Gunsame, say hello to the stream. Yep. from Japan, and Sabator from Scotland.
Yep.
So, okay, so what was your game plan out today?
It was pretty much entirely decided by Gunsame-san over here. He was kind of decided what units to play. I was originally going to play X2 today.
Oh, okay.
And Gunsame-san kind of talked me out of it. He said that had much better kind of compatibility in the team with Rose and Zulu.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of had this, the belief that when Rose and Zulu weren't too strong, we play some games together. And he was like, no, it's very strong. It's very strong. Strong in the X2. Have some confidence and use it. So
I noticed when you were playing Rose and Zulu that you intercepted a lot. Like there was a lot of full map interceptions, a lot of covering Gunsame whenever if his buffs ever ran out or anything. There was a lot of touch and go, and you always stayed out of the action per se.
Well, it's mostly down to Gunsame for that because I have the ability to stay so far back.
Oh, okay.
And I can leave him to play 1v2, and he's so good that he can kind of deal with that situation. I can only come in to the dangerous area and intercept when I need to, and then I can move back, so I'm not able to really be hit.
Okay.
And obviously that didn't work in the first game. We lost the first game, and what Gunsame was telling me the entire time, the entire set was just sagate.
Stay back.
Yeah, the number one thing he said to me about 10 times or so. 10回くらい言ったんでしょ。下がってください。下がって落ちましょうって。で、なんかGunsameさんも言いたいことありますか？
ストリームに話しますか？ストリームに話しますか？
Yeah, he doesn't want to say too much. He's done enough talking. Play does the talking for him.
Yeah, I could tell.
But it's exactly what you expect, really. When you pull someone who's best seen in Japan into this kind of tournament, obviously Europe's still a growing scene, but still in the game. But like for a lot of people in the tournament, playing against someone this good, for myself, playing against him as well, playing with him,
is definitely
really
an eye-opener, really.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I don't think there's been like an offline gathering of Gundam versus Full Boost.
This is the first time I've ever played it offline.
Seriously?
Yeah, first time I've ever played this game offline.
Oh, well, as offline you could get, really. Yeah. But no, that's good to hear. Congratulations to both of you. I think you guys have to collect your prize money in a little bit. Actually, I have to get around to doing that.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Right. I think that is it for Gundam versus. Unless we're gonna stream some casuals for now.
You want to stream some casuals of Gundam?
We might stream some casuals of Gundam, then get Blaze Blue back up and running for pools.
That's cool, because I didn't get to be on stream, so I might sit on the stream.
Yeah, that makes sense. So fair enough. I can understand that.
Put my big Rules and Zulu play on stream. Yeah.
Right. I think we might leave it on some Gundam versus, and because everyone's kind of vacated the Gundam versus setups already, which is kind of not the case.
The Salt. Will I even get anyone to play against?
Maybe. Actually, I might jump on some games at one point.
Cool.
I got absolutely bodied by the Japanese fighters from earlier. It's a shame they couldn't stay.
Yeah. No, it was good. I didn't even have to use my secret technique of just yelling real loudly.
And turning off all the setups at once.
Just shut down the electricity if I'm losing like the final match. Just like, ah. I got a loud voice, you know. I could shut that thing down by myself.
That's not surprising if you do, actually. Seriously.
I've been sitting in front of the machine all day. Gundam setups are right in front of the decimal machine. Not a single peep until Blaze Blue comes up.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And then the noise, the salt.
Yeah, we just need
to...
I even think... you know what? I don't even know. I don't know. I shouldn't talk about Blaze Blue.
By the way, I've got a question I've been asking some people in the venue today. I'm going to ask it to stream as well.
What?
For the people in the stream, who do you think is more fraudulent? Narukami or Gordo?
Narukami or Gordo? No, Uniel hasn't happened yet. So you have to ask that question tomorrow.
So we got to watch both.
You got to watch both
Persona
of them. And
Uniel.
Yeah, and Uniel. And if Gordo wins Uniel, then you can really ask that question. If he doesn't win Uniel, then you have a bit of trouble asking that question.
I think... I'm wondering how long Uniel is going to go before everyone pulls out their pocket Gordo. Everyone has a pocket Gordo in that game.
I know there's at least 12 people, which is like half the entries that have a pocket Gordo. That's actually a good point, actually. Yeah. Oh, days. Right.
No, good stuff.
Good stuff. Congratulations to both of you.
No problem.
Congratulations. And enjoy the rest of the evening at a Revolution.
It's a quiet level.
At a quiet level.
Don't enjoy it too much.
Don't enjoy it too much, or you might just lose all your setups. Yeah, I can't believe that's the case. What can you do?
It'll be good tomorrow, though. Yeah.
I'm hoping so. We'll see what we can do for tomorrow. Right. Okay. I am going to leave you as well, and we are going to leave you, and we're going to go back on the Gundam versus setups. But now we are going to leave you some Gundam casuals, and then while Gundam casuals are going on, I'm going to go sort out Blaze Blue pools to see when that's going to be streamed.
Cool.
So, right, everyone hang tight, and we'll see you in a bit.
All right.
Thank you.